SEARCA Residence Hotel Evacuation Area and routes. During the earthquake, security will activate the alarm. Drop, duck, cover, and hold. After the earthquake, walk calmly to the designated evacuation area, the side open parking area. Follow the evacuation routes from your location and proceed safely outside. Head count, search, and rescue. The head marshal will facilitate the head count at the evacuation area. Floor marshals will report per floor. If someone is unaccounted for, the safety committee will begin search and rescue. Minor injuries will be taken to UPLB Health Service or nearby hospitals using SEARCA vehicles. Facility assessment and return. The safety committee will inspect the building for damage. If no issues are found, the head marshal will declare it safe for re-entry. If structural problems are detected, the crisis management team will designate an alternate facility for business continuity. Emergency response in case of fire. In case of fire, the security team or safety committee will activate the alarm. An announcement will be made through the PABX system to guide evacuation. The head marshal will notify the university
May we request
police force
those
and
at the
local
back
fire
to occupy
station.
the seats in front so that those who will be coming in
Small
late will be
fire
able to occupy
extinguishing.
those seats.
Fire
Thank you.
extinguishers are located inside the building. If the fire is beyond control, do not attempt to extinguish, evacuate immediately. To use a fire extinguisher, remember pass. Pull the pin, aim at the base of the fire, squeeze the handle, and sweep side to side. Please note, fire extinguishers are located inside the building and are maintained by the safety committee.
We will begin our program at 10 a.m. The ambassador is with our SEARCA officials having a short meeting.
SEARCA Emergency Response Protocol. Emergency response in the event of an earthquake. Drop, cover and hold procedure. SEARCA HQ evacuation areas and routes. During the earthquake, security will activate the alarm. Remember, drop, duck, cover, and hold. After the earthquake, walk calmly to the evacuation areas, the growth monument open area or the open parking area. Follow the evacuation routes from your location and proceed safely outside. Please note floor marshals will guide individuals along the designated evacuation routes and ensure that everyone gathers at the identified evacuation areas. SEARCA Residence Hotel Evacuation Area and Routes. During the earthquake, security will activate the alarm. Drop, duck, cover, and hold. After the earthquake, walk calmly to the designated evacuation area, the side open parking area. Follow the evacuation routes from your location and proceed safely outside. Head count, search, and rescue. The head marshal will facilitate the head count at the evacuation area. Floor marshals will report per floor. If someone is unaccounted for, the safety committee will begin search and rescue. Minor injuries will be taken to UPLB Health Service or nearby hospitals using SEARCA vehicles. Facility assessment and return. The safety committee will inspect the building for damage. If no issues are found, the head marshal will declare it safe for re-entry. If structural problems are detected, the crisis management team will designate an alternate facility for business continuity. Emergency response in case of fire. In case of fire, the security team or safety committee will activate the alarm. An announcement will be made through the PABX system to guide evacuation. The head marshal will notify the University Police Force and local fire stations. Small fire extinguishing. Fire extinguishers are located inside the building. If the fire is beyond control, do not attempt to extinguish, evacuate immediately. To use a fire extinguisher, remember pass. Pull the pin, aim at the base of the fire, squeeze the handle, and sweep side to side. Please note, fire extinguishers are located inside the building and are maintained by the safety committee. SEARCA Emergency Response Protocol. Emergency response in the event of an earthquake. Drop, cover and hold procedure. SEARCA HQ evacuation areas and routes. During the earthquake, security will activate the alarm. Remember, drop, duck, cover, and hold. After the earthquake, walk calmly to the evacuation areas, the growth monument open area or the open parking area. Follow the evacuation routes from your location and proceed safely outside. Please note floor marshals will guide individuals along the designated evacuation routes and ensure that everyone gathers at the identified evacuation areas. SEARCA Residence Hotel evacuation area and routes. During the earthquake, security will activate the alarm. Drop, duck, cover, and hold. After the earthquake, walk calmly to the designated evacuation area, the side open parking area. Follow the evacuation routes from your location and proceed safely outside. Head count, search, and rescue. The head marshal will facilitate the head count at the evacuation area. Floor marshals will report per floor. If someone is unaccounted for, the safety committee will begin search and rescue. Minor injuries will be taken to UPLB Health Service or nearby hospitals using SEARCA vehicles. Facility assessment and return. The safety committee will inspect the building for damage. If no issues are found, the head marshal will declare it safe for re-entry. If structural problems are detected, the crisis management team will designate an alternate facility for business continuity. Emergency response in case of fire. In case of fire, the security team or safety committee will activate the alarm. An announcement will be made through the PABX system to guide evacuation. The head marshal will notify the university police force and local fire stations. Small fire extinguishing. Fire extinguishers are located inside the building.
May we request everyone to please take your seats. Thank you. A pleasant good morning to our distinguished guests and members of our diplomatic team, heads and representatives of the agencies of the Los Baños science community, partners from government and the private sector, the academe, SEARCA staff, ladies and gentlemen. On behalf of the Southeast Asian Regional Center for Graduate Study and Research in Agriculture, it is my great pleasure to welcome you to the inaugural session of SEARCA's newest knowledge sharing platform, the Meet the Diplomat series. This morning is especially meaningful as we are deeply honored to welcome Her Excellency Makawadee Sumitmor, Ambassador of the Kingdom of Thailand to the Republic of the Philippines. We sincerely thank Her Excellency and the Royal Thai Embassy in Manila for partnering with SEARCA in launching this very first session of the Meet the Diplomat series. The Meet the Diplomat series, or MDS, is anchored on SEARCA's 12th five-year development plan, themed Sustainable Transformation of Agriculture Systems through Innovation in Southeast Asia, or Sustain Southeast Asia. Through this initiative, SEARCA provides a strategic platform where foreign policy priorities and regional agricultural and rural development goals can be meaningfully aligned. So before we proceed with our program, may I just share a few reminders. Kindly ensure that your mobile phones are switched to silent mode. The program will consist of the ambassador's presentation, followed by a moderated open forum, and we respectfully request everyone to remain seated during the formal proceedings. Thank you for your cooperation. So to open this inaugural session of the Meet the Diplomat series, may I invite the Center Director of SEARCA, Dr. Mercedita Zumbilya, to deliver her welcome remarks. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome Dr. Zumbilya.
Thank you, Nova. Good morning to everyone. Her Excellency Makawadee Sumitmor, Ambassador of the Royal Thai Embassy, Manila, colleagues from the Los Baños Science Community Foundations, Incorporated, friends from the industry and academic sectors, of course, my dear SEARCA family, distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen. It is a distinct honor for SEARCA to inaugurate the Meet the Diplomat series with the presence of Her Excellency Ambassador Makawadee Sumitmor. Her leadership embodies Thailand's enduring commitment to regional cooperation and prosperity, and her presence today sets the tone for this new platform of dialogue where diplomacy and science converge to shape our shared future. For 75 years, the Philippines and Thailand have walked together in friendship and cooperation. Our bilateral ties spanning trade, education, tourism, defense, and agriculture are not merely agreements on paper. They are living partnerships that strengthen ASEAN's collective resilience and prosperity, reminding us that our nations flourish most when we flourish together. Thailand's remarkable agricultural achievements have earned it the title Kitchen of the World. This distinction is not only about abundant harvest or global exports, it is about vision, innovation, and inclusivity. Thailand has shown how small farmers and MSMEs can be integrated into modern, tech-driven, and globally competitive value chains. This transformation offers lessons for all of us that agriculture, when powered by innovation and guided by inclusive policies, can uplift livelihoods and position nations as leaders in global food system. Through this dialogue, we look forward to learning how Thailand's strategies from digitalization and e-commerce adoption to precision agriculture and inclusive business models have enabled its farmers and enterprises to thrive. These achievements resonate deeply with SEARCA's own mission and our 12th five-year development plan, sustainable transformation of agricultural system through innovation in Southeast Asia, or in short, sustain Southeast Asia, anchored on the 4Ps framework: pocket, boosting farmers' income; plate, enhancing food security and nutrition; place, building climate resilience; and people, empowering farmers, youth, and stakeholders. This plan embodies our commitment to transformative regional progress. The Meet the Diplomat series is designed to be more than a forum for knowledge sharing. It is a dynamic space for collaboration, policy illumination, and identifying opportunities that will inform SEARCA's research, capacity building, and innovation programs. Today, as we inaugurate this series, let us plant the seeds of deeper cooperation, where diplomacy and science converge to cultivate a Southeast Asia that is resilient, inclusive, and prosperous. May this dialogue inspire us to work together so that future generations inherit not only stronger agricultural systems, but stronger bonds of friendship and solidarity. Her Excellency, Ambassador Sumitmor, we warmly welcome you and your delegation to SEARCA and to the UPLB community, where the air is fresher, the environment is greener, and the spirit of collaboration is stronger. Good morning to all. Magandang umaga po sa ating lahat.
Thank you very much, Dr. Sumbilya, for articulating the strategic importance of this initiative and for reinforcing SEARCA's commitment to strengthening regional partnerships through diplomacy and innovation. At this point, it is now my pleasure to call on the Deputy Director for Administration of SEARCA, Dr. Rico Angkog, to introduce our distinguished guest speaker for this inaugural session of the MDS. Dr. Angkog.
Good morning to each and everyone. It truly is an honor to introduce our honored guest speaker. Her Excellency, Mrs. Makawadee Sumitmor, Ambassador Extraordinary and Plenipotentiary of the Kingdom of Thailand to the Republic of the Philippines and to the Republic of Palau, is a seasoned career diplomat with almost 4 decades of service in the Thai Ministry of Foreign Affairs. Since presenting her credentials to the Philippine President Ferdinand Marcos Jr. in June 2025, she has focused on deepening economic synergy, enhancing regional security, and preparing for the Philippines' 2026 ASEAN chairmanship. Ambassador Sumitmor joined the Ministry of Foreign Affairs in 1989 as attaché of the Social, Cultural, and Information Division of the Department of ASEAN Affairs. She has since held pivotal roles both at the headquarters in Bangkok and abroad. Within the Ministry of Foreign Affairs in Bangkok, her contributions were particularly influential in the Department of Information, an entity tasked with articulating Thai foreign policy to both domestic and international audiences. Ambassador Sumitmor's international service prior to her current role includes significant postings in major diplomatic hubs. She served as First Secretary at the Royal Thai Embassy in Paris, France in 1998, a role that demanded a nuanced understanding of European Union dynamics and mechanisms of multilateralism. In 2010, she was appointed as Minister Counselor in Kuala Lumpur, Malaysia, which provided direct engagement with intra-ASEAN politics and the shared security concerns of Thailand's immediate neighborhood. She returned to Paris as Minister and Deputy Head of Mission from June 2018 to July 2021. Prior to her assignment in Manila, she served as Ambassador Extraordinary and Plenipotentiary of the Kingdom of Thailand to the People's Republic of Bangladesh and to the Kingdom of Bhutan from July 2021 to 2025. During her tenure in Bangladesh and Bhutan, she played a crucial role in enhancing bilateral relations, particularly in trade and investment, health, education, and culture, and was involved in organizing the first official state visit of the King and Queen of Thailand to Bhutan. In her present post as ambassador to the Philippines, she is actively strengthening ties between Thailand and the Philippines with a focus on investment, trade, and agriculture cooperation. For regional cooperation, she has expressed a strong commitment to increasing connectivity and trade with regional frameworks like the Bay of Bengal Initiative for Multi-Sectoral Technical and Economic Cooperation, we know this as BIMSTEC, the Indian Ocean Rim Association, and the Asia Cooperation Dialogue. Ambassador Sumitmor is a recipient of various royal decorations as the 2023 Knight of Gordon Special Class of the Most Notable Order of the Crown of Thailand, the 2020 Knight Grand Cross First Class of the Most Exalted Order of the White Elephant, and the 2017 Knight Grand Cross, again First Class, of the Most Notable Order of the Crown of Thailand, among others. Ambassador Sumitmor obtained her Master of Arts, major in Politics of Alternative Development Strategies from Institute of Social Studies in The Hague, the Netherlands, and her Bachelor of Political Science, major in International Relations from Chulalongkorn University in Thailand. Ladies and gentlemen, let's give a warm welcome to her Honorable Ambassador. Thank you very much.
Dr. Mercelita Sombela, Center Director of SEARCA, Head and representatives of agencies of the Los Baños Science Community, representatives from the private sector, staff and student participants, ladies and gentlemen, Magandang umaga, a very good morning to you all and Sawadee ka. It is my great honor and privilege to join you this morning as the speaker in the inaugural session of SEARCA's Meet the Diplomat series. Allow me to introduce myself again, even I have been introduced in depth already. You can call me Ambassador Maka for short. You can see my name, Makawadee Sumitmor, is very long, so you can call me Ambassador Maka. I assume duty as Ambassador of Thailand to the Philippines since last May, and I presented the credential to the President in June. And during the past few months, I have opportunity to travel to many places outside Manila. And this is my second time here in Las Baños. The topics of presentation will cover three parts: Thailand's role in private sector-led development of MSME in agriculture, advancing inclusive agribusiness, and Team Thailand Plus initiatives. To start the presentation, let me touch upon the bilateral relations between Thailand and the Philippines. As Ambassador of Thailand to the Philippines, I'm very pleased to learn that the two countries have enjoyed good relations in all dimensions. Our two countries have built a partnership that has grown even stronger, grounded in trust, mutual respect, and a shared commitment to regional peace and prosperity. Our bilateral relations in trade and investment continue to rise, with many Thai conglomerates firmly established in the Philippines in the area of food and agriculture, agribusiness, energy, construction materials, logistics, hospitality and tourism, and finance and banking, which creating more than 50,000 jobs to the domestic economy. The embassy has been proud to connect our business communities, including a high-level Thai delegation came to visit the Philippines last September to explore opportunity in green energy, agribusiness, and the digital economy, as well as recent mission in energy and startups. We are grateful for the strong support of the Philippines government agency and private sector in making this visit a success. In the framework of ASEAN, we have been working closely, especially this year. The Philippines assumed chairship of ASEAN under the theme, Navigating Our Future Together. Thailand fully supports the Philippines' priorities that focus in three dimensions: strengthening peace and security, advancing prosperity, and empowering our peoples. When we talking about agriculture, in Thailand, agriculture has long been a main pillar of economy, culture, and global trade relationship. I think the same as the Philippines and many countries in Southeast Asia. And while agriculture's share of GDP has gradually declined in favor of high-tech manufacturing and services, it still remains a critical sector, employing a significant portion of the population and anchoring the country's role as a global food supplier. Today, over 30% of the population continue to work in the agriculture sector. Before I came here, I talked with Madam Director how many percentage of the population are in agriculture sector in the Philippines, and she said that 25. right? But in Thailand, it's about 30%. And Thailand is one of the world's top exporter of rice, rubber, sugar, seafood, and tropical fruits. With new technological innovation, sustainable farming policies, and increasing integration into regional and global trade frameworks, the agriculture sector in Thailand is going through a transformative shift that is full of opportunities and challenges. I can say that in Thai community, there are three major actors that play an important role to promote agriculture. The first one is loyal family, which is the main pillar of the Thai society. Throughout 70 years of his reign, His Majesty King Bhumibol Adulyadej the Great, or King Rama IX, visited remote villages around the country and initiated more than 4,000 development projects to improve the livelihood of the people, especially for farmers in remote areas. This includes soil improvement, water treatment, artificial rain, as well as projects that align with the United Nations Sustainable Development Goal 2030. These royal projects were crucial for the development of sustainable agriculture as it addressed the fundamental need of stable irrigation and healthy soil to grow crops. The current king, or King Rama X, has followed his father's footsteps. Today, almost 5,000 royal projects have been continued for the Thai people to be self-reliant. And at the heart of the royal project was the idea of start small, growing strong. For over 50 years, the royal project aimed to solve many highly critical problems of poverty, illegal farming, inequality, and natural degradation in Thailand that once caused the Thai people vulnerable and helping them achieve a secure and sustainable livelihood. The Royal Project model has proved to be highly effective as it has magnified an outstanding outcome that more than 500,000 people from over 1,000 villages of the highland areas have received holistic knowledge-based development. And they become self-reliant and live happily by farming temperate crops instead of opium cultivation. The highland areas in Thailand is the sources of raw food material with the highest quality, which is safe altogether to farmers, consumers, and environment. The Royal Project's alternative development approach comprises of three interlinked program interventions, which are research. Research is imperative on what are not known. Research on suitable crops with suitable cultivation and livestock have been conducted continuously. The second is knowledge transferring. And the third is marketing. Marketing is an important part of success for crops replacement of opium by poppy cultivations. I would like to highlight the term marketing, since this is an essential concept that have been benefited large and small agriculture communities throughout Thailand. Many MSMEs and community cooperatives were created for the purpose of marketing and selling their product to the local market. One such example is Doi Tung Development Project. This project has transformed a community from its dependence on opium cultivation and trafficking into a community that processes pride and dignity, transform illicit livelihood into honest and stable incomes, and transform denuded mountains into green forests. Established in 1988, the Doi Tung Development Project covered an area of 29 villages in Chiang Rai province in the northern part of Thailand, with a total population of 11,000 people. It is located in the center of the Golden Triangle, which is the part uh, in the past was a leading center for the production and trafficking of illicit drugs of the world. The Doi Tung Development Project now earns stable income for villagers through growing and harvesting coffee and macadamia nuts, handmade handicraft from local villagers, nationwide cafe Doi Tung coffee shops, ecotourism on Doi Tung site, and horticulture. That is the first key actors to promote agriculture in Thailand. The second one is government. Government is the one who set the agriculture policy of the government. Before we dive into Thailand's agriculture policies, I would like to give a summary of Thailand's agriculture sector. Thailand's food and beverage industry accounts for one-fourth or 25% of country's GDP. The country aims to be one of the world's top 10 processed food exporters by 2027 and is prioritizing its role in the future food market. In February 2025, the Ministry of Agriculture and Cooperatives announced that Thailand was the 15th largest global exporter of agricultural products and encouraged the promotion of high-value agricultural products and eco-friendly production practices. Thailand's 2024 exports of agricultural and related products reached 50 billion US dollar, a 4% increase from 2023. And Thailand's food ingredients export value in 2024 was 5.8 billion US dollar, 7% increase from 2023. By export destination share, China is the biggest, followed by India and United States. And for Thailand's top 5 food ingredients export includes cassava starch, food preparations, palm oil, malt extract, and fresh and dry coconuts. Moreover, Thailand, like the Philippines, we enjoy raw material abundance, ranging from tropical fruits, rice, and herbs to alternative protein sources like cricket and soya. Thai food processing plants are globally recognized for meeting international standards such as ISO and HACCP, ensuring high quality output. The country's abundant agricultural resources, including rice, fruits, and seafood, provide a steady supply of raw material, reducing production costs and enhancing competitiveness. For over 2 decades, Thailand aims to be kitchen of the world, not only as leading agricultural producer, but also as a provider of diverse cuisine and global restaurant presence. This is backed by the government support, especially from the Ministry of Commerce of Thailand, and we have achieved global trust in its food safety, quality, and consistency. The current Royal Thai government aims to support new engines of growth. These are target industries for advancing Thailand's economy through technology and innovation, which includes high value food and agro processing, and smart agriculture and agri-tech. For high value food and agro processing, the government seeks to position Thailand as a hub for high value and alternative food industries, such as functional foods, plant based products, and biotechnology by promoting value added agricultural processing, innovation driven production, and upgraded food safety standards, while strengthening farmers and SMEs through modern technologies and more efficient supply chains. Regarding smart agriculture and agri-tech, modern technologies such as precision farming, smart irrigation, drones are being promoted to enhance productivity and reduce costs alongside public-private investment in R&D to strengthen climate resilience and long-term agricultural sustainability. The most sustainable way that the current government is encouraging more economic opportunities for MSMEs is to develop a new e-commerce platform for MSMEs. Moreover, the government has already rolled out a new platform aimed at MSMEs to enter and win government procurement contracts by using nationwide Thai SME GP platform under the Office of Small and Medium Enterprise Promotion. Government procurement opportunities is a new avenue where MSMEs can expand their market share. The Office of Small and Medium Enterprise Promotion has also set aside approximately 90 million US dollar as low interest rate loan to support MSME that qualify under the Transformation Fund, Enhancement Fund, and Tourism Business Fund. And the third key player or actors to promote agriculture in Thai society is university and private sector collaboration. University and industry collaboration is one of the most effective strategies to promote innovation, economic development, and competitiveness in a market-driven economy. If universities can create graduates that industries need, then that is a win-win for everyone. An example very near to us is the signing of MOA between UPLB and Jaran Pokapan Food Philippines Corporation or CPF to develop academic and educational cooperation where CPF will serve as the host training establishment for student intern from UPLB. Other forms of collaboration include a university-led initiative to create a specialized institute or hub to promote a particular area of interest. Take Chulalongkorn, my alma mater, has created a CU Innovative Hub. Its mission is to develop a new generation of innovator and entrepreneur, linking research, technology, intellectual property, and business incubation with real market. The hub also aims to create innovation that generate economic and social impact while advancing a low carbon economy and green technologies. It also supports a wide range of startups and spin-offs across multiple industries, which include food and agri-tech. This company create and innovate technologies to enhance food and agricultural efficiency, including future food and smart farming, startup producing plant-based protein and healthy alternative foods as one of its success stories. Moreover, We also have direct university engagement in joint investment with promising startup and companies. A case in this point is from Khon Kaen University, the university in the northeastern part of Thailand, where it jointly create a private startup with Lily Pharma to create nano liquid fertilizers. Khon Kaen University holds 49% share, and the private sector or Miss Lily hold 51% share. Lily Nano liquid fertilizers are engineered to fully replace conventional granular fertilizers and are 5 to 10 times more nutrient. This startup has already expanded its footprint into Malaysia. And the third part of my presentation will be about Team Thailand Plus. Supporting Thailand's agricultural policy is Team Thailand Plus initiative. This is the government initiative policy that brings together government agencies and private sector companies abroad to work together to strengthen cooperation with unified direction and to work closely with the host country. The policy has been put into place for over 2 decades and is led by the Royal Thai Embassy or Royal Thai Consulate General in their respective city or country. Why plus? Team Thailand, why plus? In the first place, Team Thailand have only government agencies abroad. But later, we include business sector invested abroad in Team Thailand. And we work as a team, like a football team, but not to beat the host country, but to promote cooperation with the host country. In some country, we don't have private sector invested there. So prominent leaders of Thai community also be included in Team Thailand Plus. The number of agencies and companies will different from country to country. As for the Philippines, the Team Thailand here is considered a large team, very big one and very strong. Thailand leverage the expertise of Team Thailand members to help promote and strengthen bilateral relations with host country or with the Philippines. Here in the Philippines, as I mentioned, that we have a very strong presence of Thai private sector doing business in major sectors like agriculture and food production, energy, banking and finance services, construction material, and logistics. One of the largest players is in the agriculture and food production. CPF, as I mentioned earlier, Jalern Pokapan Food, Philippines, we set up the company called CPF Philippines. A Thai conglomerate has invested in the Philippines for over 3 decades. They do business in livestock, poultry, and aquaculture farms across the country. CPF Philippines also work directly with small and medium farmers in the Philippines through contract farming, exchange their and transfer farming technologies to increase yields and biosecurity. The end result is that Filipino farmers will be able to produce safe, high quality food, resulting in sustainable growth of the livestock and aquaculture, enabling the country to achieve self-sufficiency and food security. We are pleased to mention that now CPF ranked the first supplier of pork to local market in the Philippines, ranked the first in shrimp, and ranked the third in chicken. I have learned that Jollibee also buy chicken from CPF, so I'm very proud. Another promising case is in coconut industry. During the last 2 years, there were two Thai companies set to establish their first international manufacturing plants in Mindanao. One in Panabo and another one in Cagayan de Oro, with an investment of almost a billion peso for each factory. Billion peso, yeah, for each factory to build their coconut milk production facility, expect to begin operations by this year. Those two companies are top in coconut industry, the biggest coconut exporters to the world market. Because Thailand now we ran out of raw material. We don't have enough coconut. And we found that coconut here is in good quality. So we moved the factory to the raw material. And we found that in Mindanao, very convenient, equipped with facilities. After product we produce the production, we can export directly to third country because the uh, logistic is well equipped there. And as of now, as I mentioned earlier, that government agencies here in the Philippines and private sector invested here in the Philippines. We are working together. We have regular meeting. We exchange information, and we work as a team. How to further strengthen with the Philippines, not only to take but also to give and exchange experience. So, distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen, in conclusion, I hope that throughout my presentation today, everyone will have a picture of Thai agriculture. I have to register my disclaimer. I'm not the expert in agriculture. I know just only the policy, the overall picture. But after this, there will be an open session and Q&A. Please kind to me. If I cannot answer your question, to I will take note and will get back to you later. So thank you very much for your kind attention.
Thank you very much, Ambassador. Ma'am, please take your seat over there. So we'd like to thank you, Ambassador, for that insightful and forward-looking presentation. Your perspectives have provided valuable guidance on how diplomatic engagement and the academic industry government interconnectivity and dynamism can work together to advance sustainable agricultural development in our region. And I will join you on stage for the open forum. We harvested several questions from the questions that we received from our attendees on the online registration form. Yes, ma'am.
May, apart from Q&A, I also would like to hear from you and your suggestion. You can exchange information and suggestion to me because you all here are expert in agriculture. So I would like to learn from you too.
Okay, ma'am. The first question is from Miss Erlene Manohar. She's a consultant at Cameras Technologies. She's asking, what is the status of the coconut sap sugar and the virgin coconut oil industry in Thailand and the market drivers of these industries as MSMEs?
Okay, to tell you the truth, at first I don't know what is coconut sap sugar. for me. I mean, and after I received the question, so I do some research and get back to the headquarter and can have some answer that maybe not in depth, but in general. Thailand is among the top 5 global coconut producers, as I mentioned earlier. Alongside is Indonesia, the Philippines, India, and Sri Lanka. But for Thailand, unlike some countries that focus primarily on dry coconut meat, Thailand also emphasized value-added processing products such as virgin coconut oil and coconut sap sugar. As for 2023, Thailand ranked the first in global export of coconut sugar. And Thailand accounts for approximately 26% of total global export value of coconut sugar. Coconut sugar and coconut flour are increasing being positioned in Thailand as a healthier alternative to refined sugar and wheat flour. These products are gaining acceptance among health consciousness consumer. I think it's the same that the people now will have more health consciousness. Yeah. So coconut sugar are suitable for diabetic friendly diet. Coconut flour is high in fiber and gluten free. Actually, you know better than me. Bakery, restaurant, and home cooks are adopting these products to cater to niche dietary demands. And for uh, the drive, the driver, right? The driver of the industry is, as I mentioned, is the health and wellness trend boosting coconut consumption, rising veganism and demand for plant-based alternatives, expansion of coconut processing infrastructure, global demand and export opportunity, and innovation and diversification of coconut products.
Okay, so that means to say, ma'am, that the market, one of the prime market driver of the coconut sap sugar and the VCO industry in Thailand is being the health consciousness of being conscious of health, rather, of the people in the country. Our next question is from a student from Colegio de San Juan de Letran, Calamba, Miss Alisa Flores. Is she here? Yes, okay. Her question is, what are the biggest challenges the MSMEs in Southeast Asia face, and how is Thailand addressing them?
MSME in Southeast Asia face challenges that are access to international markets, constraint affecting their capacity to innovate, their low technology adoption, high cost of production, lack of skilled labor, and limited access to financial services. In Thailand, as of 2024, there are about 3.2 million MSME in Thailand, accounting for 99% of all enterprise and contributing to 34% of GDP, and employ over 12 million people, or 12% of export. The challenges that I mentioned is that there are limit to access to international market that constrain to access to financial services or financial fund. So the Thai government addressed through a combination of high value government backed loan, tax incentive for digital transformation, and protectionist measure against cheap imports. And the embassy also working closely with the we call Thai Trade Center under Ministry of Commerce of Thailand, bring the MSME and startup to explore opportunity and expand cooperation with the Philippines partner. We do it regularly throughout the year. This is to promote the startup or MSME of Thailand to showcase and to find their partner abroad. This is not only the embassy of Thailand in Manila doing this, but all over the world. So we are uh, working together with uh, related agencies of Thailand to promote abroad.
Thank you, ma'am. I think it's the challenge is similar here in the Philippines. It's the lack of lack of access to finances. Okay, so the third question is from Ms. Carla Ngitngit, the Community Education Manager of Gokongwei Brothers Foundation. What strategies best motivate farmers to adopt agricultural innovations despite delayed or limited short-term returns?
Yes, I think farmers and MSME sometimes they are unwilling to change their lifestyle, or maybe the lack of information about the profitability and technology. So the challenges is how to develop the easy or easy access to technologies to help them to understand or and to change their practices. In Thailand, or currently, most farmers are elderly people. We are now in the aging society. We are now entering aging society in Thailand. For farmers, the an average age is almost 60 years, 58 to 59. So for this age of people, it's a bit difficult to change them. So it's quite challenging for the government to to produce the media or to give them knowledge of the technology, how to transform so that they can catch up the opportunity.
Okay. Uh, the the fourth question, ma'am, is from Assistant Professor Nanette Aquino from the College of Economics and Management of the University of the Philippines, Los Baños. Her question is, with Thailand's experience with university industry linkage, what policy mechanisms or incentive structure do you think worked for Thailand?
Yeah, as I mentioned in my presentation, that university and industry collaboration is one of the most effective strategy to promote innovation, economic development, and competitiveness. In Thailand, we have many cooperation between industries and university. When the student in third year, they will do internship in the industry. So when they graduate, they will have more chance or opportunity to work in the industry. Yes, and we also have MOA, right? CPF with UP. Yeah, we have that kind of cooperation with many university in Thailand. Yes, internship. Yes, so please, yeah, as I said that I would like to hear from you to learn and to listen to your suggestion. So please.
We have the microphone there. If anybody wants to uh, say something, yes, please. Could you kindly say your name and your organization?
Hello and good morning. I'm Sophia from Colegio de San Juan de Ladran, and I am a student. So this is a question po. So my question is, based on the presentation, Ma'am and or Her Excellency has mentioned about the e-commerce platform. So my question is, how can e-commerce platforms directly affect the agricultural development of countries? Thank you po.
Yeah. for e-commerce, so the farmers or not only the government sector, but private sector and farmers, agriculture can enter to the same platform to provide them more opportunities to access. And if they can procure the government contract, so they can get revenue and can improve their products.
Any other questions? This is an open forum. Can we have, sir?
I also would like to hear your experience and information.
It's not just asking question to the ambassador, but also relating
Good morning.
our own experience.
I represent the foundation, a non-profit foundation, the Pampamilyang Paaralang Agrikultura Foundation, Inc., who runs two schools here in Batangas. One, we have the Dagatan Family Farm School in Lipa, and the other one is for boys, no? And then the other one is the Balete Family Farm School in Balete for girls. We are serving the poor, especially the indigent families and underprivileged youth, that we might empower them to become productive members of the society. And our mission is to develop several learning centers and in the rural areas. Now our program is, we have transformed the school because of attractiveness. We have dwindling enrollment in the family farm school. We have transformed it into a dual agri-tech school, which merges human talent and technology. So we are having this program, a one-year program, 6 months in class, and then 6 months on the job training with our industry partners. This is patterned after the dual training system of Germany. Now our task now is to enroll students from the LGU, local government units, to be enrolled in the program. And our challenge now is getting industry partners, because our interest now is we are offering courses in food, agri-crops, swine, poultry layer and broiler, and food processing, agripreneurship, and what's this? Yeah, I think those are the courses. We would like to seeing your presentation on the partnership, the team Thai Philippines. I see a bright opportunity there. If we can link up with your number one company, Sharong Pokpan Foods, we are interested in accessing the technology, being our sponsor or sponsor in our program, where we can provide highly skilled technician and agripreneurs for the industries they serve, and maybe some sponsorship on our scholarship program. Thank you.
To okay, for CPF, they are very big. I mean, one of the leading conglomerates in Thailand, and they invest a lot in the Philippines, all over the country, and they have many programs with institution, education institution, and private sector. I will get back to you later. I will talk to CP, but I would like to, I mean, to get the information or the detail of learning of the school or learning center that you have, because actually CPF have many projects on cooperation with local partners. Yeah, but let's see what we can do more on your project. Yeah.
Okay, so I think that wraps up our open forum. And now, thank you very much, Your Excellency. It's just that we have very limited time for more questions. So we would like now to proceed to the awarding. Ma'am Mercy, may we call you on stage for the awarding of the Certificate of Appreciation and Token of Gratitude to Her Excellency for her valuable contribution to this inaugural session. That's the Growth Monument. It's the sculpture there at outside the building. Representing the 11 new member countries. Thank you very much, Your Excellency, and thank you to Dr. Sumbilia. To commemorate this milestone event, may we request all participants to join us for a photo. Our ushers will be guiding you. But we will have first the CIRCA officials and heads, plus the unit heads of SEARCA, plus the LBSC representatives and heads for the hearing. Invite the and the heads of the LBSC agency. And Mr. Saroon, are you here? Okay. Okay, we will just request everyone to please stand up there and then press in the middle. The photographer will be up there at the stage. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you for being part of this momentous first session. Before we conclude, we encourage everyone to follow SEARCA on Facebook and like our LinkedIn page to stay updated on our programs, initiatives, and future sessions of the MDS. Once again, good morning. Thank you for your presence and participation. It has been my pleasure to serve as your host. This is Nova Ramos of SEARCA's Training for Development Unit. Wishing you all a wonderful and fulfilling rest of the day. All heads and representatives of the LBSC agencies and visitors, as well as the heads of our units and departments, are invited for lunch at the Makiling Lounge. And